Good morning, everybody. What's going on?
Good morning.
What's up, Fee?
What's up?
Happy Sunday morning. I know it's another live stream. We did 3 live streams.
It's like, you think we could be ready in a half an hour? I'm like, I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, no, just make it 10:30.
Before we jump into this, let me give a quick shout out to a couple of sponsors here. First of all, we got to give a shout out to cheapgraphicnovels.com for all your omnibus and collected edition needs. They sell them for how much?
Oh, Steven, I don't know.
Up to 50% off.
50% off.
How's the packaging?
It's great.
Shipping?
Fast.
Customer service?
Wonderful.
How much of a discount can they get in the bargain bin?
Up to 90% off.
And if you mention this channel in the memo at checkout for your first order, your next order will have
free shipping if you're in the U.S. If it's shipping into the U.S.
Cheap Graphic Novels. And let's give a quick shout out to Gabe's Cave, another one of our sponsors. They are a YouTube channel as well. Make sure to check them out. The link for them is in the description below. Shout out to Gabe and the whole team. We appreciate everything you guys do. And with that being said, let's jump into it. All right, here we go. So we got to do our roll call. We got Gene Malo holding it down as always.
Morning.
We got Javier Pedraza. What's going on? Can't wait for that Sunday morning fix. Me as well. What's going on, Austin Lemme?
Good morning.
We got Vinny87 in the house. What's up, man?
Javier, Josh.
Josh Phelps is here. Screaming fingers. My man says Sunday church with Minister Mint and Sister Fee. That's Father Mint to you. No, I'm just
Pastor.
SJF, what's going on?
So you guys could just call him what I call him.
What? Oh, never. Matthew's watching Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if Ghost will be in Thunderbolts.
I haven't seen that.
Kind of whack.
Ant-Man and the Wasp? I've never seen it.
Toy Mafia's in the house. What's up, Andrew Wilson? What's up, Micaiah Brown? What's up, Uncanny Swag?
The woman who is Wasp, who was in Lost, is that the only other thing that she was in?
I'm not really sure what other what is her name, like Avelia or something?
I feel like it's along the lines of Evangeline as well.
Something like that.
Something like that.
We liked her a lot when we used to watch Lost.
I tried to watch Lost again. Not as easy to just pop into as you would think.
It's a little bit slow.
It's a little bit kind of, I don't know. I wanted to watch it with Jay.
What's up, DJ Sick Rick? How's it going, sir? Okay, well, it just busted me down to the bottom. All right, let me see.
Swantenbaum, he says it.
Carnage Asada. I like that name. We're like Carne Asada.
Tell me you're in El Paso.
That sounds like an El Paso.
You sound like you reside probably in the central area.
Who that booty? What up, brother? Shiny, good morning. Jasper's in the chat. What's up? We got moderator extraordinaire Chad Pfister. What's going on, sir?
What up? Good morning, Chad.
What's up, Eli Ritchie? Hot dog. Can he have some melon? Man, hands off my wife's melons. What's up? Fetty 138 proof. Wesley Davison.
They're not the biggest, but they're sweet.
They're a handful. So Wesley, another moderator extraordinaire. What's up, Roy? We got Swant and Bomb in the house. Jesse Dillinger. What's up, my man Norse MGR?
It's like Gyllenhaal.
Shout out to Mike Watts watching live on Facebook. What's going on, sir? What's up, Joffrey? Who else we got? Danny Sweet just got the gem crate. What's up, brother? I know he asked me to check on the tracking because it kind of went back and forth, but I was like, I know how this shit. I was like, man, let's just wait to see what happens.
He had one time a package showed delivered and then out for delivery shortly thereafter.
The next day. So I was just like, man, I just was like, well, I knew it would come.
Holy frack.
What up, brother? What up, Jose Crespo? What's up, Psycho Blue? Silver Usurper. What's up? Usurper.
I think that's a word.
Roy made it on time today. Well, I gave you a fighting chance because we were super late, and then we ended up kind of signing on.
I was going to say, you didn't give him a chance because he could have absolutely missed it thinking he was going to need to be here at 10:30.
I think that's still what's going to happen. You know,
we are.
Still waiting on some people to join in. You know, I guess that's kind of what the point of the roll call is, besides saying hello to everyone, is it gives time for everyone to kind of get the notification, come through. Then we can kind of start talking about whatever, you know, the topics are.
Which are none.
Well, here's one. Stathis, what are your thoughts on the Joker and Harley Quinn diorama from Sideshow? I guess I didn't love it right away. I felt very animated series, which I like. But I don't know. When I think about the Sideshow dios, I really like it when they recreate epic battles like Wolverine, Hulk, even Spider-Man, Venom. But with the Harley Joker, it didn't really feel like one of those dios. It just kind of felt like a little I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it.
One of these companies needs to do a key issue collection where you're doing the covers of key issues as dioramas or you know, is it maquettes?
Maquettes, yeah. I think it might be harder though than it sounds because a lot of them are in weird fighting positions.
I mean, they did the Wolverine and Hulk, and that was kind of like
okay, they could do Amazing Spider-Man. They could probably figure out a way to do Amazing Spider-Man 300.
I have ideas for new things for statues. I have ideas.
What's up, Lawrence?
Like a Spider-Man between two buildings, and he's suspended by webs on both hands, and he's sort of hanging. I'm telling you, you got to do it. You got to do it.
What's up, Swanton Bomb? Let's see who else we got here. Anthony H is in the house. Gary's Grails. What's going on?
Gary made another channel.
The General of Determination. I like that name, man. You got to put it into the universe. JH Comics. Yo. What are we gonna do with the watermelon? What's up, Sam? What's up, Matt Lane? We already saw Matthew.
Listen, DJ Sick Rick, if you went into Mortal Kombat thinking it was going to be an Emmy Award winning, none of them have ever been.
You had
your expectations were supposed to be super low.
You remember that old school SNL skit? It was like lowered expectations.
Yes, it was a dating service.
Yeah. What's up, Marcel? What a weekend. Yeah, so that's what I said, because like Friday was my first day of retirement, and I was like, yo, we had Mortal Kombat, Falcon Winter Soldier season finale, Invincible episode 7. I was like, man, I had a full day with that, but in a good way. What?
I mean, I guess if you want to say Falcon and Winter Soldier was good.
I liked it. I mean,
I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to just sort of be like, I'm out.
Fee will not watch a show and say it sucked. Like, you didn't. You're on your phone the whole time. First
of all, I thought Mortal Kombat was the shit. So
yeah, I knew that was her name, Evangeline Lilly. I was right.
Yeah, you were right on the way.
Holy Frack says Ant-Man and Wasp was great. I only watched it once, and I was just like, whatever. I hate Ant-Man and Wasp. Have throwaway villains from Yellow Jacket to Ghost. It's like nothing matters in there. The only thing that really matters in Ant-Man and Wasp is the quantum realm, which did end up playing a part in Endgame, right?
Falcon and Winter Soldier had throwaway heroes.
Who?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, right. You're tripping. First of all, you see
they're so boring.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you don't look before you leap, because now Falcon is Captain America, and they announced a Captain America 4 movie starring him as Captain America. So ain't no throw. And you're Bucky, Sebastian Stan is a throwaway hero. Don't get me riled up. Don't let me get Jay out here.
Boring. Period.
Warlock says, "Hey, Gem, love your channel. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that." Oh, I guess Evangelina retired when she had kids. Is that what he's saying?
Good for her. I like her even more.
We appreciate that. Fee's all about that type of shit, man. Oh, I'm watching Ant-Man and Wasp, Gem. Sorry to hear that. That's that FPL training. You got to provide empathy when somebody mentions a hardship. So that, that's them customer service skills emerging.
Yes, she was. Foe, you are correct.
She was in a Hobbit movie, I think, too, man.
She was a fucking elf or some shit.
Wasn't she in something else as well?
This watermelon is not good.
I thought you had the whole way how to pick them out now.
It looks like I bit into that, doesn't it?
Yeah. What up, Dirty Waves? What's going on? Chico's Tacos. Oh, what's up, Jay? All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh,
I like how you did Ramirez with the 2s for ours.
Now I want watermelon.
All right. It's 2 room temperature.
Views on the Falcon and Winter Soldier finale. We're gonna really break that all the way down on Gary's channel tonight. I really like how they made Sam Cap look like really straight out of the comics when he became Captain America. I guess it started off, it was just a straight fight battle scene, so that was kind of dope, right? I didn't like the Carly character. Was that her name, Carly? I disliked her a lot. I just thought she was kind of super lame.
Sounds about right.
John Walker. Okay, so this show brought you Zemo. Everybody loves Zemo. I mean, he was in Civil War, but like we got the real Baron Zemo. I like Zemo. He's in the raft now. I'm guessing Thunderbolt Ross or Thaddeus Ross is going to end up recruiting him or freeing him. You got, besides him, okay, you had Zemo, and then you had, who else am I trying to think of, man? Oh,
I don't know.
John Walker.
Turd.
John Walker, U.S. agent, becomes U.S. agent. You had Contessa Allegra Contessa Valentina Allegra Di Fontaine. See, I still remember that just from trying to do that video that I did on her. I was a little bit let down that they didn't tease the Skrulls. Why did you bother teasing Skrulls in WandaVision, which had nothing to do with Skrulls? What a missed opportunity. Now, maybe it was due to filming and this was supposed to come out first.
Save it for the show.
Save it for Gary's channel?
Save it for Gary's show.
Well, I mean, we're here.
You're gonna use all your powder. Where are my older folks in here who know that phrase? You're gonna use all your powder.
I don't know what the hell that's from.
It's from shooting guns. You're gonna use all your powder.
Oh, look, my man, General Determination. Remember, the sky is not the limit; it's just the starting point. Yo, that's a positive dude right there, man. I'm all about that shit.
All right, it's all right. It's not terrible.
Since you're retired like Cap, can we call you Old Man Gem? Man, the grays in the beard already set that off. Miss Mint Melon OnlyFans. I think he really does want to start an OnlyFans.
I do kind of.
But it's like you subscribe and it's only sewing pictures.
You gotta guess what I'm showing you.
She's like,
what am I showing you guys?
Yo. Oh man, what's up, Superman? Let's see what's going on. What's up, Roy 21? Oh, I missed him. There he is.
Okay.
A lot of people say Dill Enger. Guess nobody. Yeah, John Dillinger. I know that. I just messed it up.
Dillinger.
Coneheads at work, but still made it. That's what's up. Getting paid to play.
What up, Andrew Wilson? Good morning.
Now, you know what happened with that package, Sam? They said they delivered it to our P.O. box at an hour where they were definitely closed. And it said delivered. So I was like, oh, shit.
You get heart palpitations.
Yeah, I'm like, how's it delivered at 8 o'clock when they close at 6? And then the next day it was just out for delivery again. So that was weird.
Someone's trying to keep their numbers. Like, no, I delivered all those packages.
Micaiah, I'm currently reading the final Captain America Brubaker Omni, Return of the Winter Soldier. So after that, I've started reading John Byrne Fantastic Four, but I've been jumping around a lot. I'm going to finish Cap. I eventually got to get into Loki. I want to read the Loki Omni before the show comes out to drop that. And I got to do some DC stuff too. I got to spread the love. Here to Comic Bro, what they do. Roger Stark says, hell yeah, it's a party when the watermelon spoon combo is out.
Sorry, here, I'll make it visible so everyone knows.
Yo, rest in peace, Shock G. Rest in peace, Black Rob, DMX. It's going crazy out here, man. Both have freshers. I had to represent for my boys, Pressable Defects. He was like,
I got to represent for my husband.
Damn. More and more gems in the chat. Yeah, essentially, it's like a members only chat, right? It's all good.
It's like an OnlyFans?
What's up, Neil in the house? What's going on to, what is this? Louis Logic, Triple X?
Yeah, they do some shady shit for real, DJ Sick.
It'd be nice if YouTube gave me notifications. Yeah, man. YouTube playing with the algo.
It only does it for people that they like.
This was DJ Sick. So I did a stream yesterday with Dustin from Two Brothers on Mortal Kombat, a whole hour just dedicated to it. I didn't really want to bog this whole stream down because I'm a Mortal Kombat like hardcore fan. Like I know things about Mortal Kombat that you shouldn't know. Like
Brandon Wilson, what it do, what it does.
Holy Frack says, congrats on going full time. You know what? I feel a little bit stressed because I went full time and I feel like the content is a little bit less. But I guess it's not really less. I guess in my mind it is because I have done a couple of 2 videos in one day. I did the live with Comic Story, and the same day I did the Galactus video.
He is so annoying. He walks in, he's like, he's got nothing to do. He's not the type of person who can sit and relax. He's got to have something going on. So it's like, I'm the opposite. I could sit and relax all day long. He's got to have something to do.
I got to be productive, man.
He can't.
But it's been super slow with statues and omnibus. So it's like my kind of go-to content has been slow. And then I've been trying other things that haven't really been hitting off. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I just, I want to have fun, do what I want to do. And if it performs well, great. If not, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But we are. Go ahead.
You haven't gotten to a super chat that already expired. So don't.
No, it'll be on my list. Okay. I'll get to it.
Okay.
But we have been moving Fee's stuff out of the loft. And we're going to we're going to expand the Gempire once again. Going to make that a gaming streaming station, and I'm really excited about that.
We're both trying to do it, but we're both going back and forth between being injured. So like I can't carry it, and he can't walk, and it's like we're trying to do it.
So if you saw the update video, I was like, yo, I want to start getting healthy, right? So we've been walking, doing laps around our park. So we did like 4 laps around the park, and then the truck, I had to get it to get some paint touched up on the trim. Anyway, we didn't have a car. So then we're like, oh shit, Megan has to walk home from school, but she's got her big ass instrument, trombone or whatever, and she got a heavy backpack and a sweater, and now it's hot because it was cold in the morning. So I'm like, yo, let's walk to her to help. And I don't know, something happened on that walk. I bruised my ankle or something, man.
I was definitely super eager to get there because I was concerned that we weren't.
She walks fast as hell, man.
And I'm like trying to get there. He's trying to keep up. He's definitely got a slower gait than I do. So it's like just trying to get
moving at a snow snail's pace.
Kind of like the turtle and the rabbit in the race.
So anyway, my ankle been messed up. That's how it goes. You know, you try to start exercising, then you hurt something.
But we're doing it because, we don't have anything going on. So it's like we're getting it done. I've almost got my desk downstairs. So it's just a mess.
Yeah, we got like her office is like 80% downstairs now.
Okay.
70%.
That's 70. I'm willing to go with 70.
So anyway, super excited to set that area
I'm
up.
excited. Honestly, I'm not excited about moving my stuff downstairs away from you, but I am excited to have the streaming area set up with the fucking couch and shit. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool.
And I think we're gonna do it different than last time. We're gonna have the couch up against the wall, the TV kind of making a faux wall to the loft, and this way, when we're streaming, our kids can walk by the hallway. They won't get pissed off that we're doing a live or whatever. What's up, Eddie Runner?
Chad, you are killing me. I can't wait for him to get to your comment. Chad goes, you should have skipped there.
If I would have skipped there, we'd have been there in a faster record time.
We could have picked you up early from school.
What's up, Sixth Element of Hip Hop? I went and did not an interview. I don't have to say an interview. I was live with them on their channel a couple of days ago. Really cool guys. And I've been watching their, Dan, what's the name of your guys' hip hop channel? Is it Future Blast? I've been watching that on YouTube every now and then. They do like DJ mixes and such. Johnny Five Alive, El Paso representative. What's up, brother? DJ, I don't like anything good, Slick Rick.
I was gonna say it earlier, but I was just it was so funny. It was so funny.
Thanks, K Krayos. Appreciate that. Yeah, Shock G, man, that's crazy.
Man. I love your chaos. I like how you did that. Chaos.
Which one?
Craig Chaos's last name.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot.
You know what's funny? If you ever remember, there was a Sonic game, and it was called The Chaos Continues, and I think it was spelled like that, or it was spelled weird, but me and my friends were always like, The Chaos Continues.
Or what about Chasm?
Yeah,
that's another one. People say Chasm. I'm like, it's Chasm.
What's up, Style Collector?
No, you didn't. Hot Dog says that the Lowered Expectations was from Mad TV.
No way.
Not SNL.
Can't be.
Are you kidding? Yes, it was.
Was it Mad TV?
It was. It was definitely not SNL.
Eric, that's a good question. Do I think companies like Sideshow or XM listen to collectors? And if they do, how much influence do collectors have on this company? I think so. We saw Sideshow redo the Psylocke portrait when there was a lot of fan uproar about it. We saw them change out the Magneto maquette. They made changes based on feedback. XM Studios delayed their entire Venom statue one time because the McFarlane portrait had like too much of an open mouth. It was supposed to be more of a closed mouth. So I think they definitely do. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sideshow made changes on Galactus, because a lot of people are saying the same thing. And I think they might. I think they might say, okay, you guys are willing to pay $1,200? We'll make this thing 36 inches? No problem.
But also, I know it's not statue, but they also updated Sonic. When his face was looking like shit.
And we released the Snyder Cut. I think
they listen.
All companies listen. Really, when you speak with your wallet. So I think if the Galactus pre-orders were super low, lower than expected, lower expectations, maybe even. No, I'm just saying. But if they're much lower than expected, they might say, you know what? We might need to retool this a little bit.
If we want money.
I hope
want their money.
I hope they do that, because I'm gonna get it either way, but I really would like Galactus to be as big as the old school one. All right, so it skipped me down a little bit.
Flacco, that's the last thing any guy wants to hear. He's so small.
Right, no guy wants to hear that.
Nobody
especially
wants to hear
Galactus. Geek Mosher says he bought Amazing Spider-Man, a CGC 6.5 for $200. But see, what issue is that, sir? You know, that's a. If it was Amazing Spider-Man 1, you're good. If it was Amazing Spider-Man, the most recent issue, probably not so much, right? Falcon and Soldier made B-listers into A-listers. I think a more correct statement is Disney plus MCU made C and B-listers into A-listers. Post-credit scene was super lame in Falcon Winter Soldier. Everybody loves Zemo, the series with him doing the Zemo dance. Yo, can I make a confession? I must have looked away at the Zemo dance scene. I never saw the hour-long thing. I don't even know what the Zemo dance is. It's just him doing a little shuffle or something?
It's missable.
Yeah, but people seem to love it. But speaking of companies listening to fans, Marvel heard people love that, and they released an hour-long freaking clip of that. DC hears fans loving the Snyder cut, and they want to restore the Snyderverse, but Warner Brothers, I should say, are like, nah, we're not going to do that. Now that you're your own boss, feet can work for Sideshow as a designer.
Yeah.
You know, I always kind of thought of if like shit really hit the fan, if I needed a job, I would reach out to those companies that I have relationships with. Like, yo, you got a job for your boy? I'm kind of messed up in the game. Zemo definitely making moves on the raft. He was making moves while he was locked up the whole time since Civil War. Wasn't that like established in Falcon Winter Soldier?
I was expecting to see one of those inflatable rafts that's like really done up. You know, It's got the table in the middle, chairs all the way around, seating, slides going to the outside, and then it's this big compound.
Watermelon, what's the deal? Survival. Are you new here, sir?
I think so.
Don't forget Agent Carter as power broker. Super whack, man. Like, why is she so pressed? She's so mad. I feel like she didn't even try to get a part in it. I think they just forgot about her. Like, oh, yeah, Sharon, you were involved in this? We thought you were just chilling. Like, nobody's even checking for you, man. I thought she was definitely going to be a Skrull. I thought at a long shot she was going to be Mystique. And they kind of teased that. Right in the beginning, she pulled off her mask straight Mission Impossible style. But first of all, why was she disguised? She removed the mask right in front of all the people she was mingling with.
Not even like off in the cut. She's in the middle of an open floor.
Oh, hey, right here, yo.
Oh, it's me. I'm right here. Look, it's me.
But like, who are you hiding from?
Did she ever put it back on?
No. Double S, where'd I get my shirt? No, this is actually from the YouTube channel, Pressable Defects. That's my boys. They sent Fia shirt too, but she was like, fuck them.
Also a double S. No, I didn't. First of all, I have to wash it first. He just throws things on with these chemicals all over.
I like to wear shirts fresh. You start washing and they start shrinking and all that.
Clothes are produced, they get this chemical on called sizing. You have to wash it off. It gets in your skin.
Well, first of all, when we get the shirts in bulk from like Ripped Apparel or T Public, that shit sounds like they drenched it in vinegar.
It's because it's part of, it stinks. The whole, he refuses to wash them.
Roy21, I definitely think we're going to see Red Hulk down the road. I mean, shit, they have Thaddeus Ross in the MCU since like the second movie. So it's like, it's inevitable, just like Thanos. Julia Louis-Dreyfus was a nice ad as someone evil. Yeah, I don't know if she's evil. Like, who does she work for?
Oh, I like her evil. That was like the one part I was like, okay, cool. She like her confident.
If she was evil,
like she knows what's going on.
She was the same thing as Nick Fury. I mean, if she works for Hydra, what is her organization? I feel like she works for Thaddeus Ross.
I hate the name Rolk.
Rolk is whack. Yeah, Red Hulk is way better. Let's see. Cole could have 100% turned into Scorpion or Johnny Cage or Takeda or anybody but a made-up character in a franchise that has literally 100 characters. Let's see.
Spitzkoff Larry. Guten Tag.
Who was the old guy with the white gloves that blew up the car? I don't even remember. What show is this we're even talking about? Was this Falcon Winter Soldier? Shout out to Style Collector with the $5 super chat. What are your thoughts on XM Studios Psylocke? I'm going to make a whole video about that like I did for Galactus. I have things that I don't like about it. More than what I like about it, I would say. Just for like a quick teaser, I think the portraits lack emotion. I think the pose is weird. And I think the base is uninspired. It looks like a modern day, like, I guess, Danger Room. But I think the color palette makes it look like a construction scene or something. I'm just not really feeling it. I thought his
head was on backwards.
Whose?
Darth Vader.
Because he's holding his mask?
I can't see his head. It looks like it's
you see how her attention can just be so easily?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Five Alive.
It's not interesting. No.
Well, somebody literally super chatted to ask a question about it. Johnny Five Alive. Yeah, man, smash that like. Let's see. Hino says Agent Carter is back in her old division, but this time as power broker. Yeah, so she's still bad. I don't know.
Wait. The girl who took her she's the power broker?
Yes.
Good show, right? Yeah, great show.
I told you it was whack.
Great show.
That part was wet. Andrew Wilson says, yo, reading McFarlane's Spider-Man run for the first time, just read Torment Part 1, already hooked. It's great. I miss the 90s. And people will always talk, shit about that run, saying the writing is bad. But that whole boom, boom, like McFarlane was conveying a lot of emotion in the dialogue or the narration of that. The artwork is some of the best that you'll ever get. I definitely dig McFarlane's run on Spider-Man. The only thing I don't like is that one Spider-Man cover where he's got his Spider-Man's got a lot of ass. You know what I'm talking about? I think
climbing out the tree.
Climbing out the trees upside down or something. It's like, dude, Todd, chill.
That
bro.
card alone. Do they grade that one? I want that one graded in a case.
You should get that comic graded. I'm gonna get you a 9.8 of that. I think it's Spider-Man 6.
Is that the cover as well? Oh,
that's a comic book cover.
Yo, you gotta do a cover, top 10 covers with the best ass on.
He said, I thought it was blonde in the beard. My chin hair, I don't think it's strong enough to call it a beard. It's like brown, orange, and white.
Ooh, Dirty Biz with the super sticker.
Mike says, I'm pretty sure he's the oldest here. I don't know, there's a couple of old people in here. We got our man Gene Malo's in the house. Using all your powder is a war reference. You needed gunpowder for fire weapons. Powder was expensive and in short supply. Feast stays watching the History Channel.
I love it. I love watching. I watch right now old about like Renaissance. And Middle Ages.
Instead of OnlyFans, Only Stitch.
Only fees.
What up, Captain Makasu? Thank you for coming through. Roy, yeah, I'm with you. Red Hulk and the MCU is another untapped arc that would be a great movie or an aspect of a movie. Yeah, I guess that could be the whole Thunderbolts thing, right? Like him recruiting the people, getting Zemo out of the raft. He becomes Red Hulk and that whole thing.
What's up, Tapia's family?
Yeah, see, Survival, I'm with you too. I think Psylocke, man, I wasn't dig. I saw her ever since before she was announced, and I was just like, it's just. I guess I like that they made her more dynamic than Sideshows. It's like, what do you do with Psylocke? Do you make her elegant, standing straight up museum pose? Do you have her in an action pose? I don't know. Usurper. Yeah, we say it wrong.
No, I say it correctly.
I always say it wrong. That's what I said. Let's see.
Everyone's dropping their ages, and Gene, I think you are winning so far. Yours starts with the 6.
We didn't talk about Invincible yet. What do you want to say about Invincible?
I like it.
First of all, I dig Invincible. I love the series when I read it, and I read it late. I read it like a couple years ago. And I think I even called the video. I finally read Invincible, and for a long time, that was a big part of our Facebook group, just getting people to read Invincible. Caesar Matos said, "My wife just started an OnlyFans. It's just pictures of her abs, different fans we have around the house." Oh, her
abs?
No, just pictures of her and different fans we have around the house.
Oh my!
So her OnlyFans is only about fans.
Gene, me too. Me too.
Jesse, say what? What's going on, brother? Speaking about OnlyFans, I think that's why I've been getting such good sleep lately. Like, I've been having trouble falling asleep. And we've been trying to put on the TV like black screen, ocean sounds and shit. It wasn't really working.
Now we just put on someone's real risque OnlyFans and we fall right to sleep.
So I was like, yo, we need to get a box fan in the room. Like, that's how I used to sleep back in the day. I need the sound of a fan going. We put that in the room. I've been sleeping 12-hour shifts, man.
I was like, babe, it's getting late. You gotta wake up.
Do I have the Marvel Epic collection? I have a couple Marvel Epics. Not specifically the Marvel, but I have like a Black Widow one, a Fantastic Four one. Asif, what's the deal? Yeah, Survival. I read the Aquaman New 52 Omnibus. I really enjoyed it. What's up?
Then someone's just talking about the Spider-Man butt in the tree cover.
Yeah.
I like that.
Super
it's
thick.
Funny.
Yeah, Cole should have turned into Scorpion or someone for sure. Brandon Wilson, what it do, brother? All right, let's see. Bearded says, always enjoy the live shows. Let's see what Oilers is talking about. He's always got something introspective to say. All shows and movies go through reshoots because of the Rona, rearranged release of Marvel shows. I believe WandaVision was missing a lot of needed reshoots, and Falcon Winter Soldier suffered re-edits. I just can't believe they didn't do a scroll post-credit scene to match WandaVision to lead towards Secret Invasion. I just thought that was crazy, man. What up, Austin Mitchell? How you doing, sir? Yeah, Sam, they built it up for a sequel for Mortal Kombat, but you gotta be careful with assuming you're gonna get a sequel because
I really want this sequel.
Yeah,
I want it.
How does the tournament go down? You have the tournament without Goro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what up, Gamma Comics? Welcome back. I really want.
Bro,
them to cast. Somebody put this in the group. Chris Pratt as Johnny Cage. I love it.
That works.
I love it.
That really works.
Yo,
but the thing is, like, they didn't really go for any A-list actor's name. Yeah, I mean,
they can't pay him enough. They're like, look, this is Mortal Kombat. All right. If you want to be on it, you can be on it.
We'll give you a PS5 with MK11.
You can get Scorpion's harpoon thing.
First of all, if I do an MK trivia, everyone's going to have to hit Google because I'll go deep into the lore. Am I still working on my comic? I haven't been working on it, but I've been thinking a lot about doing it lately. I actually spoke with a comic publisher who they brought it up to me. But where's my man at? My dude that's writing it. He might be in here. We got to link up again, man. Yeah, I got a super chat. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through the comments. Roy Singleton said he enjoyed the MK Live show. Raiden's voice was annoying. I could have dealt with his voice. I couldn't deal with the CGI eyes. Looked terrible.
Somebody said it perfectly. They're like, it looked like a Snapchat filter.
Snapchat filters look better.
Oh, okay.
His shit was like blurry, and they kind of showed his pupils. I don't know.
Yo, Kano was funny. I wish he would have had a little bit, like, not like in a bad, I don't know how to explain it, but like in the first one, he kind of had a little bit of like, he was sexually playful with her. I don't know how to say it. Like, but he was like, I wish they would have had a little bit of that in there instead of them being like just hating each other, Sonya and him. I like a little bit of sexual tension that they had.
We know that you like that in the first one.
I just liked it.
But I don't think she hated him more, I think, in the first movie than in this movie.
I liked how he was like into her. Like, I liked that part. That's just me.
That just says.
I'm sorry. I like it. Oh yeah, Sonya was beautiful. I was like, I liked the first actress. I liked that they changed her. I liked the second actress too. I didn't like her initially, but I did start to like her. I didn't like how she was still hanging. I was like, you don't have the symbol. Ride.
Jasper Plan 9 says, I hear if you do too many live streams, notifications won't go out for every video. You know what? I think it's more of how do you train your channel? I think if I only did live streams from now on, it would gain more and more traction, which I'm not planning to do that. But I think YouTube is very bad when it comes to channels who have a diverse content. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you stick to one thing and do that really good, you'll blow up. But I think when the algorithm gets confused, okay, you're doing statues, now you're doing omnibus, now you're doing weekly comic books, now you're going live. Like, what is this
I wish
channel?
You could talk to somebody like, look, we're doing all of these things. Just run it.
No, if you talk to YouTube, they'll be like, oh, just tell your fans to hit the bell. Like, no, that's not what it is, man. It's you recommending the video to the people who actually subscribe, but they don't.
The bell isn't giving notifications.
The thing is, I think they give notifications. They don't give everybody notifications. They give it to a small group. And then depending on the click-through rate and the audience retention, depending on that is what determines if they show it to others in the recommended. So
what you're saying is if I'm scrolling through my feed and I see one of your videos, I have to click on it.
Yeah,
we gotta watch it.
Well, that's what Bam told me. Bam's like, man, I'll watch your video as soon as I see it, just for the algo. He's like, I don't give a damn about new comic book day reviews, but to help you out. That's some real support right there. Have I thought about creating blog content for another traffic stream? I've thought about a few things, man. I think what I'm definitely gonna do is set up the Twitch thing first, man. I'm gonna set up Twitch, and then I was interviewing Comic Storian, and he's like a proponent of like, setting up a new channel for a specific type of content. So I don't know. I'm scared to start a new channel, and that shit freaking bombs. Like, nobody wants to see it.
That's why he's going to do it with mine.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I grew this channel to where it's at because I brought in different hobbies and, under the same umbrella. And that's why my channel is unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I just focus on one thing, it would alienate people that came for other things. Like, if I did only statue reviews, I've had people comment, I'm unsubscribing. This channel turned into more statue reviews. And what's funny is, like, maybe I might have had a few back to back, but I haven't done a statue review now in like over a week, and I've been doing all other types of content. So anyway, Flacco Boy says, can't wait to see your channel, Fee.
Yeah, me too. No.
He was enjoying all new and more diverse content. Yeah, man. I'm trying to embrace my channel and what makes it what it is, because sometimes I try to chase the SEO or use the algorithm, but my channel has always been successful when I've just done something unique and organic, whether it was what do I do for a living, top 10 statues I regret buying, like stuff like that wouldn't have fit into that collectible space necessarily. It's not a statue review. It's not an omnibus review or whatever. It's kind of like the channel is Mint Collectibles. It's shit that Mint collects. You know what I'm saying? Which could be arcade one-ups, statues, or whatever.
Lives.
So I think I need to just embrace that and embrace the fact that some videos are going to flop and some are going to pop. Fuck it, right? Southern Comic Geek, what they do. Brandon Wilson, he's fanboying out. Louis P says, thanks for all the content and advice, Gem. You've helped me figure out how to maintain the hobby. And actually, I think that's what the next video I'm working on is tips on how to make the hobby fund itself. It sounds like I should have did that video since I always kind of say that that's the mantra. And I watched that video will probably perform well. Like that type of shit is what people want to see, I guess, DJ Link's in the house. What it do?
Yo, Nelson Ortega, I totally agree. He says, in order to really be happy, you just really got to do you. That's all. That's
the bottom line.
And if nobody likes it, then you know what? Nobody likes it. But you got to stay true.
But when you do you and you do what you genuinely like, that's what performs well anyway. And that's what I have to remember. Like all the videos that have done well for me were things that I legitimately liked and I was into and it was just organic and authentic. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just the plan from now on, man, to stick to that.
Javier, are you new here? I eat a watermelon almost every live stream, bro.
I know. I feel like he said that a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna say on it now, but yeah, this isn't new. It's usually fruit every time.
It's usually watermelon every time.
Yeah. Welcome.
All right, let me scroll down. I think I missed a super chat. Yeah, everyone's saying, what's up with all this walk and talk? Should have been skipping.
I know. I knew that. That's funny. You're so
full blast radio. My bad.
Far.
What did I call it? Full
behind.
force. Well, I went off on a tangent. Waiting for the X-Men diorama reviews. Once those vids drop, everyone will be watching. Yeah, actually, I hear the containers are in from Iron Studios, so I should be getting it soon. I didn't order it from Sideshow, so. Damn, did I miss that super chat, babe?
Well, there was a super sticker that I briefly mentioned, and then that one super chat. You did get it, though, the one about the Psylocke.
Yeah, but there was another one that now it just skipped all the way down on me.
OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars said, and I oh, shit. I lost your comment, but I know what it is. He says, have you ever been to the Texas Renaissance Festival? First of all, Texas is like its own country. So unless I'm immediately within 30 miles of it, no, I haven't been to it. And I doubt that I am within 30 miles of it. Where is it? What city is it in? I'm in El Paso. So
dude, I don't need the sleep audio playlist. That fan is on. Yo, I slept like 12 hours last night.
See, I want to listen to 11. The frequency sounds, like when you listen to like 432 gigahertz or whatever the hell it is. And it's supposed to like help you fall asleep like better. He can't listen to it. He's like, no, this shit's fucking me up.
Six Element said, I listen to a fan sound on YouTube to sleep every night. Found a perfect one. I think I'm good with the real deal, man. I think I'm good with the box fan on the floor.
The first night, I'm like, all right, hey, can you put it on the lowest setting, though? He's like, it is. I walk over to it. It's on the highest setting.
It was on full blast radio.
It was on full blast. I'm like, no, it needs to be on the lowest setting.
Yo, you need some indica in your life, Jeff. So I hit it twice. I don't know if it's indica, whatever. That's that Kush. I didn't freak out, but it's just not for me, man. Yo, I feel like if I hit the weed, my whole day is good shot. I can't.
Hey,
I can't.
You're telling me.
I can't do shit for the rest of the day.
You're telling me.
I told Fee, we need some regs. Get your boy some regs and a Dutch Master, and I could probably get with that.
Yes, I'm not going to allow any such things, so don't worry. I will never allow brown dirt
just like,
mulch.
And we just saw
house.
that Key and Peele thing on TV yesterday. It's like, hey,
fluffy green only.
The Key and Peele. He was like, hey, you know what? Let me hit that. He's like, no, you don't understand. This ain't the 90s.
He goes, we've had this conversation 15 times now. You've already hit it.
And then he's like, what?
He's like, what? No.
Hey, you know what? Let me hit that.
I think I can handle it. Let me hit that. He's so funny.
This thing keeps disconnecting from Facebook, man. Whatever. All right. GemMint ASMR to sleep. Rudy says, by the way, I think Sharon is starting the Secret Invasion. I say she is a Skrull. She is just too different. But why didn't they show that? That just seems so weird to me, man.
Bio 1656, I agree.
Who made the caked up Spider-Man cover? Todd McFarlane. Oh, here goes Gamma. Okay. Yeah, Fee loves the Renaissance Festival. I remember going as a kid, and I liked it.
I love the
Eat a big ass turkey thing.
We would go to the one in Deerfield Beach every year. Since I was in middle school, I would go every year. It was right in February, March, around my birthday. Every year my dad would take me to the Renaissance Festival. Then I would take my kids every year. I love going to the Renaissance Festival, and it's the best when they stay in character no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Mortal Kombat has 4 sequels scheduled, but I think that always depends on the performance of the movie, right? Am I excited for Venom 2? I'm not excited for it. Like same with Mortal Kombat. I love the characters, but I'm gonna have low expectations going in, and then hopefully it just far exceeds them, you know? Yeah, Motaro or Kintaro will probably be the sub-boss of the next sequel if they have one. I agree. Probably Kintaro, right? Somebody to avenge Goro. My rating on Planet Hulk from 1 to 10. It's up there, man. It's a great read. Shit, probably a 9, right? I mean, I think it's well-paced. The art's great. It's an interesting story. It's fun. Can't believe the new Mortal Kombat movie nailed Cabal. I heard mixed reviews on him, but I thought they did good. He should be someone similar to Kano. They were both in the Black Dragon. He should be that kind of, you know, sloppy mercenary guy. Although in Mortal Kombat 9, they made him like an ex-cop or something like that. I didn't really like that. All right.
Chad called you a good night stoner, or go to sleep like you smoke because it puts you right out.
I don't think so. I think it just makes me
it makes his mind get all twisted up.
Yeah, it just throws me off my square.
Some of us need that on like a regular basis.
What's up, Painted Pages? Flacco's picking up the whole X-Men Series 1 cards from 1992. You know, I never ended up getting those. I ended up getting the Marvel Universes, the Marvel Masterpieces, but I never went back and got like the Jim Lee X-Men or any of the X-Men sets, man. I wish I would, but I got to check to see if comic card prices have gone down, if people stop being crazy.
RPR's channel. If you're talking about the restaurant medieval times, I've never been there. I would love to.
What's the elevator pitch for your comic, Gem? I don't even think I want to say it out loud. I don't want people to steal the idea, right?
They'll steal it.
I'll give it when we're more locked in. Let's see what's going on.
Someone's saying thank you for getting them into Berserk. Sullivan Tossie. It's one of his favorite series now.
Yeah, for sure. How's the YouTube life with no more 9 to 5? Still getting used to it. Still doesn't really feel real yet. Now it's official though. I mailed my work laptop back. Like I always say as a joke, I think it'll really hit when I stop getting paychecks. When I stop getting paychecks from FPL, then I'll feel like, all right, this is the real deal. But to be honest, though, I have felt a lot less stress lately. I wake up and I don't have like this thing gnawing in the back of my mind. Like, okay, on Monday, I got to log in. I got to make sure I'm productive. Like, I got to do these meetings. Like, all that shit is out the window, bro. So I have been feeling a lot more calm, but I need to start feeling more creative. And I want to start creating more content, man. So I feel like I'm behind on content creating, you know. So that's kind of where my mind's at right now. I'm stressing myself out with that instead of work, I guess is what I'm saying.
Theoretical Pops, it's like a good idea, but my mind, you ever see like how girls tell stories? They go off in like different, it's all it's going to be is just watching my mind twist around into different tangents.
Why did Cole have Baraka claws? I mean, I guess he had like police batons or something. I don't know. I mean, he was a brand new character. They gave him Black Panther suit powers. I don't know.
Ladies man, you sent the super sticker, right? Oh, here we go. You haven't gotten to it yet. He sent
But I thought there was another one that it can you go, how many green ones were there?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go and look.
Because StreamYard will purge and shit. Bob Blanton in the NetherRealm, what's up? MK or Godzilla vs. Kong? MK for me, but I'm biased. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat nerd.
I can't go any further on.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? The Kotal Khan Easter egg I actually missed because I looked away and I caught Nightwing when Sonya was explaining the tournament and stuff.
I keep telling you that I want to watch. We can watch it again and catch all the things we missed.
Sonya is never not hot in every incarnation. Can you back that?
Yeah, I like.
I wasn't really digging Sonya from MK Annihilation though. No one chooses Kano as their main, yet he keeps stealing the show in the movies. What is going on in the world? Kano was a beast in MK3 and MK9. He's a good character if you learn his moves and shit. MK9, he was a beast because I believe he had like the up cannonball, the forward cannonball, the grab, the air throw, the combos that like linked them all. He was dope, man. Talk about the notification bell has options. Yeah, you got to turn on the notification bell with all notifications. But like somebody might want to see my shit, but not necessarily every single day and get notified every day, you know? So I don't know.
That's blasphemy. Of course they do. Of course they do.
JA says, Liu Kang I thought looked weak at first. He took the shirt off and dude was shredded as fuck. Yeah, he was like lean but ripped, yo. He was crazy.
And all it does is remind me of Kano. It's like, all right, Magic Mike, chill the fuck out. It was so funny. So funny.
Kano stole the show.
Stole it.
He saved that movie. If it would be a boring ass movie. Yo, they really nailed the Sub-Zero Scorpion interactions in the beginning and at the end. They nailed Kano, but they didn't know how to handle Raiden, the Order of Light, the Shaolin monks. They didn't really know how to. They handled Special Forces pretty good, actually, but they didn't know how to handle like the main lore. You know what I'm saying? It's in the name. They didn't really know how to handle Mortal Kombat, the tournament aspect. Shang Tsung, like they incorporated MK2 breaking the rules, invading Earthrealm before MK1. You want my phone?
Yeah, I want your phone because someone just sent you the super chat you missed in a.
Oh, okay.
Here. Oh, I don't know what that is, but
they sent it to me where?
Javier Pedraza sent you a Facebook message with the super chat you missed.
I can't believe. Yeah, they fucked me up. Hino, $5 super chat. Which company do you think will make a statue of the new Captain America first? Thank you so much for the super chat. I feel like Prime One jumps out there first with new characters. Like they'll make the first Batman Who Laughs. They'll make the Grim Knight, right? I think XM would. I think in this situation, because Prime One doesn't really do Marvel characters, I think we would see XM do it before Sideshow would do it. That's my kind of assumption on that. All right, so we got another super chat. Thomas Shelvin, $5 euro. Hey,
no, pounds.
£5?
£5.
He's giving me £5. I could lose 5. Anyway, hey, GemMintC Collectibles and Fee, what advice would you have for someone internationally thinking of buying their first statue? Man, it's hard because I never had to do that. What were you going to say?
First, try to find someone who has it locally to you so you don't have to pay shipping. So if you can try to look on like Marketplace or I don't know. That's
a good point. What about your local eBay? Or I think like, for example, I believe XM Studios has a UK distributor that has a license for your area. So you could always look into XM Studios authorized dealers. You could search that.
If you are not on Facebook, you may want to consider joining it because you could ask this question in the Geminites group where we have a lot of international Geminites who may be able to help you procure.
Ladies Man says, can't find my super chat. It's when you are doing the stream with, when am I doing the stream with Justin? Collectibles, Hot Toys versus Statues. We're emailing back and forth. We've scheduled a date next week to record. We're going to do it pre-recorded like I did with BAM. And it's going to be the Hot Toys versus Statue Collectors video, man. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on to all notifications so you know when it drops.
Super Lazy 1987 asked this a couple of times. He wants to see what we think of maybe the Miz, the wrestler, playing Johnny Cage. And I don't, because he was originally in like Real World Road Rules. And I won't even be able to take him seriously.
My opinion on Shang-Chi, I really liked the last trailer. I think it's going to be a nice kung fu-based movie that still has the production value of the MCU. So I'm with it, man.
Ooh, the Comic Forge is here. He's really digging your shirt. I think he's biased, though.
What's going on, Terrell Reed? Let's see. Two brothers, man. Two brothers. You can't be giving me super chats every day, man. $5 super chat from two brothers. We appreciate you. I believe that's Nick, right? Thanks. Also, Dustin for coming on, talking Mortal Kombat with me. Yeah, Comic Forge in the house. You know, we Pressable Defects repping over here. Theoretical Pop says, sorry, Gem, I'm a hot toy guy. Well, maybe you won't be after this video.
Hot toy.
Baby, you got what I want. They got articulation in the bases with the things. All right, Bad Candy, $2 super chat says George Masvidal got sleeped. Who's that?
I don't know. People want to talk about MMA.
Is that an MMA guy?
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter. This is the wrong crowd.
I don't follow.
Yeah, these are comic book nerds.
But
not
we appreciate the super chat for sure.
Thank you.
Right. We got a super from Alex Martin, $5 super chat. Yo, why have we not gotten an unstoppable Colossus statue that would be lit? Yeah, I jumped back into the comic game around that time, I feel like, right? When, you know what, maybe I'm wrong. I think I went back and read that when Colossus got the gem of Cyttorak when he was wearing Juggernaut's helmet.
Well, different people like different things. A lot of people like Pops.
Two Brothers says, I bought one hot toy and I never will again. I bought the Mando one. Yeah, you know what? The thing to me is, I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to go head to head with Justin's Collectibles, but it just doesn't do it for me. You know, we'll talk about it. What up, Zoom/Dennis? King Gem, what's your favorite ASM run rider-wise? You know what's funny? Like, I think I really like Dan Slott's run on Spider-Man. Like, I really like the lead up to Dying Wish, to Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, I liked stuff back in the day too, but I have trouble drawing something that sticks out more than that.
Later, Gene. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I think Hot Toys, they tend to have great likeness, right? Like Terrell's saying, portraits can be really good. I just hate how they're all like G.I. Joes, basically, and they all just kind of stand like this unless you can figure out a way to pose them.
I feel like if you grew up in the 80s and you had sisters, Hot Toys they're too close to Barbies. They have the same little stands for their crotch. Clothes are very similar in size and all that. I think that's your thing, is that they feel like too close to Barbies.
Yeah, to me, I just put them in the category of action figures more than, you know, I don't know. I just feel like statues can create scenes that Hot Toys can't. Jason R with a $10 super chat says, not to shift subject too much, spoiler, do you think Isaiah Bradley museum scene at the end of Falcon Winter Soldier was to complete the circle or hint at a further Truth storyline? I'm not familiar with the Truth storyline. I think it was a way to wrap up the arc. And I think they also kind of showed Isaiah accepting Sam as Captain America when he was watching him on TV. So I think that was just a full circle righting a wrong that happened to that character, and also having him like embrace Sam as Cap as well, in my opinion. We got a $5 super chat. Everyone wants to make it rain all of a sudden. Conehead with $5 saying, we watched MMA and MK and still didn't get into it. You can keep Cole. But he also made MMA look super whack. Like, I don't know. If he was like the top star MMA fighter that Earthrealm recruited because he was so good, it was just weird how he was like a failure, got his ass whooped for $200, and then he went right to go out to eat. I'm like, dude, you just dropped like $40 on fast food. Like, what was the $200 wasn't shit, bro.
Right, you're gonna need $200 again in the morning.
Theatrical Pop says, Hot Toys, you create the scene. Statues, you have no real options. Unless you're pairing statues, I guess. But yeah, with posing, I get you. Ashley says, my Falcon Hot Toys has some amazing posing with his wings, but holy crap, Iron Man is horrible to pose.
Hi, Ashley.
OG Star Wars fan says, Hot Toys are the best action figures. I think I could agree with that.
I like the little small ones. What are they, like 2 3/4 inches, or is it 3 3/4 inches tall? The little ones, like the old Star Wars ones, but not Star Wars,
right.
Like
G.I. Joes, old school G.I. Joes.
Little small articulating ones.
Painted Pages with the $5 super chat says, I haven't made up my mind about Mortal Kombat. It left me with the same feeling as Wonder Woman. It was okay, but I needed it to be better. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could totally see the flaws in it for sure. 3.75 inches is what everyone's saying.
Theoretical Pops, I like your point. Hot Toys, you can create a scene, not so much with the, unless the statues are made to go together like a scene. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Ashley saying hi back to you. Muhammad said, it's a birthmark. What do you mean? He was born with it.
It's like that. What a birthmark specifically means.
3 3/4 figures. Okay. All right, let's see.
I've seen stuff for the Nevers, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, the Jack's baby arms was giving me anxiety. Me too. I was like, Fee, is he gonna get another upgrade? And then sure enough, his Arcana kicks in. It looked weird when it was like Terminator 2 style, right?
It felt kind of like silly that the Arcana affected his new prosthetic pieces and nothing that was on him. Like his natural body.
I disagree because they had already fused it to his body and he was able to control the hand.
I mean,
I liked
the
it.
part of that I also didn't like was like, so he gets better in like 6 hours. So how much time has gone by? A day? He's got these attachments. All good. There's no heal time. He's in.
Tough Book, what up? Is that Golden Age Guru or is it just the same kind of, he just happens to have that name? Let me know. I haven't seen Mezco's in person, or I mean, I don't even think I've seen them pictures of a Mezco figure. I just heard the name. All right, let's see. It was way better than the 90s comic. I think he meant to say game, right? It was way better than the 90s game, and a lot of a younger crowd could not connect unless they played the early Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, I end up seeing like game rankings for Mortal Kombat, and people put like MK11 as their best, or they were introduced to Mortal Kombat via MK9. It's like, oh, it's hard to be in that perspective for me. That I've been playing Mortal Kombat in the arcade since the first one. What do I think about the Hot Toys Hulkbuster or the Iron Man die-cast figures from Hot Toys? Do you think they're worth the price? Did you sell your quarter-scale Hot Toys MK3 or Mark III, I mean? No, actually, my daughter stole the Iron Man from me. She's a huge Robert Downey Jr. fan, and she's got the quarter-scale one in her room. But the Hulkbuster looks pretty good, but I don't know. I just can't get into the Hot Toys personally. Tough Book says, got it from the shirt. Okay, I got you. Cole's Arcana was taking a beating. Yeah, it literally was that. No, we have not watched the Demon Slayer movie yet. So is that only available in theaters right now?
I think Josh said he's watching it tonight.
But how? Did he like illegally download it or what? I want to watch that for sure.
Did he turn into a pirate for the day?
And if you did, email us the link.
Actually, on the email, yay.
Oh man, MK1 all day. I'm an MK2 fan. I love MK1 as well, but would I ever do a collab with Casually Comics? You know, I'm not familiar with them, but I'm usually down to collab with whoever, man.
Green Shift saying, what's up from Russia? What up? I think I know how to say it. Is it Privyet?
Oh,
I think it's how you say hello in Russian. I might be wrong.
Ribbit fee. What are they talking about?
The air over there is bad. Is Wesley still here? Yes.
No, he says Mortal Kombat was what it was. A bunch of quick meetups and fight scenes. It's Mortal Kombat.
No, it's Mortal Kombat. Yo, before I met Jen, when I was a little girl, my mom would take me and my brother when my cousins up to the mountains, and we would listen to that whole cassette tape, the whole soundtrack.
First of all, we all lived the same life because when I was a kid, when my parents got divorced and I was living with my dad, we had a big living room with no furniture in it. And it had a boombox, and we would play Mortal Kombat, and me and my friends would do karate.
I have all male cousins. I have like maybe 2 female, like 30 male cousins and all brothers. I've seen the worst karate of your life ever. Kids jumping around.
F State, man. $25 super. Appreciate it, sir. What's up from Miami? I bought one hot toy. Elder Predator came home from work and the dog had eaten it. That was my first and last one. Yeah, F State's a straight statue guy. You know what? I remember when I saw Hot Toys for the first time in Tate's Comics, they had statues, they had Hot Toys, and I was just like, I like these statues. My mind just never went to the Hot Toys. And I had already been collecting Marvel Selects, which in my mind, like the big guys, the Juggernauts, Abominations, the Hulks, the Thing, they were like little statues to me. And I really like those better than the Hot Toys, to be honest, man. But I didn't like the smaller Marvel Selects like Wolverine and Spider-Man that looked like action figures and they had like a weird little base and everything.
You know, not using the original MK soundtrack is a miss every time.
You know, I saw reviews really bashing the music. I didn't really catch the music.
I didn't catch any of it because it wasn't Chinese Ninja Warrior.
With your heart so cold.
Sub-Zero.
No. Your life is a mystery. Yo, what's up from Sweden? Every time I say, I read that, you know what I think immediately?
What?
Do you know what I think when I see this? Come on, this is the couples challenge.
What's up from Sweden? No, I'm so scared now. See if you got, because now I'm thinking too hard about it and I don't know.
But baby, we're in Sweden. I followed you, Dad. You told me you weren't leaving.
Okay, first of all, why did you think I would know any Eminem lyrics?
I just asked Alexa if he is right about hello in Russian.
Привет.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get this comment. This is my childhood right here. So you want to go do karate in the garage? Yeah.
First of all, in the living room, because you can jump off the couch then.
But
and
see,
kick your cousins in the
again, we didn't have the couch. We just had a big ass empty living room, a boombox, and
they started making couches with the cushions that don't come off. When we were little, the cushions came off. You made forts,
and you use them as weapons.
Well, they were solid square pieces, like gymnasium foam.
Zoom. Yeah, I answered this earlier, but I will address. I'm reading The Return of Winter Soldier, the last omnibus from the Ed Brubaker Cap run. Latest episode of Invincible was fire. So what happened? The girl finds out he's invincible. She already knew. She's kind of a, Can
we do a video that's all the best lines, Kano's best lines from the whole movie?
Yeah.
Kano. Yeah, that one can start it off, but all the other ones that he did in this movie.
That's like one of those videos that gets 1 million views.
You're welcome.
All Kano's quotes from Mortal Kombat 2011.
Tag me in the video so I can watch it.
It's probably already up. F in the chat for F states hot toy. I had to Google what does that mean, F in the chat.
It's flowers, right?
No.
Isn't it F for flowers?
It's some gaming thing where you press F. It's like a command F command or some shit. It's a video game thing.
This is a knife. That's Crocodile Dundee. All right.
Best karate movie ever, Three Ninjas. So we had to explain to our daughters that, like, you don't understand. In the 90s, martial arts was really big. Like, everybody wanted to do
I'm
karate.
surprised now when I see karate studios in the city. I'm like, who's taking their child? You have to. It's a good thing you know karate because you're going to get picked on for knowing karate.
I thought Goro CGI looked bad to me. I think sometimes it looked good, but sometimes it looked like shitty to me.
Gorgo?
Oh, yeah, Goro. Never had Bus then. I don't know. I don't understand the reference.
They might be talking to somebody else.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't get the wanting when you were getting the Mortal Kombat bus. So I was like, first of all, these are
I love them.
Scary.
I love the Mortal Kombat. I wish I had those still. Those are ones that I wish I had right now.
Really?
The Mortal Kombat bus and the Street Fighter bus.
Were those Mortal Kombat bus silicone? No, they were all.
But the
stone.
PCS life-size bus were really, really good quality. Maybe I should try to hunt down the recent Sub-Zero and Scorpion bus that I never got. I like the ones that I had though. But damn, I kind of haven't. Thinking about life-size bus. Everyone's reckoning with the life-size bus lately.
Yeah, fucking laser beam better than a. Did he say bloody fireball?
Yes.
Is that he said that?
Yes.
I feel like he's called it.
I love that.
Somehow pussy or something.
I have read the first Brubaker Criminal, not the ongoing one.
Oh, I thought F was for. I don't know why. I read somewhere it was like to show your respect in flowers. I don't know.
I don't think it's flowers.
It's not. People are correcting me there. It's Wesley says a Call of Duty at a funeral. You touch the casket with F.
That's what it was. Yeah. Jet Li movies were good. I like that Black Mask movie. I think what was the one? I liked the one a lot. Yeah, they're setting up new Cybot for sure.
Green Shift. I think I can speak for me and Gem. We like the alien movies. I like the alien movies. I like space. I like Prometheus and all of that. And this person is saying that they want to move to the USA in the future. We'll do it.
Do it.
You know, it's, crazy over here. So be ready.
Oh, Romeo Must Die was dope too. Jet Li Hero was bomb.
I don't like those kinds of movies. When is the Sentinel diorama coming? Flacco's asking.
Soon. We got a couple of good statues coming in, man. The Sentinel diorama, the Attack on Titan diorama, the 1/3 scale Venom pool from PCS. That's going to be a crazy video and a crazy statue. Did Kano's laser beam have technical difficulties when fighting Sonya? I don't really remember that.
Zeke the Wise says, keep in mind, Texas is full.
Texans just don't want Californians to come over.
Don't turn our Texas into California.
Recipes of Leah for sure. Bloodsport was my jam back in the day. Speaking of which, they have PCS has a Jean-Claude Van Damme statue they just put up for pre-order. Venom Pool's going to be sick. Can't wait for Deadpool 3 for sure. Need some martial arts movies in space. Compromise for fee.
Oh my god! Is there a space movie with Well, there will be when they do a Shang-Chi.
I don't think it's gonna be in space though.
I mean, it could be.
Oh, Sonya threw some alcohol or something from the bathroom in Kano's eye in a malfunction. I didn't remember that part. Should I buy Van Omnibus Volume 1? Does the story and dialogue still hold up? Probably not, but the art does. Yeah, actually, well, I have the original printing, and then we did. Oh, did Marvel send us a reprint of that? I think they did, and I think I did do a haul video with it. Sub-Zero was sick, man. He was bad. He was a force to be reckoned with in that movie. Well, if Jason Voorhees can go to space, they can have karate in space. That's true.
There you go.
Austin Powers was in space, and it was kind of ninja fights.
Damn.
Can someone tell me the difference between Secret Wars, Jonathan Hickman, and Jim Shooter? So, what's the difference, right? So the difference is, I think the original Secret Wars was what? Something like a tournament put together from the Beyonder? Because someone correct me on that one. Jonathan Hickman's is more of destroying the Ultimate Universe, destroying the main 616 universe, and creating a battle world based off all of pieces from each multiverse, and God Doom kind of running everything, Miracle Man being the battery that holds everything together. What happened?
Someone's talking, Chillmonger's like, Fast and Furious in space is going to be bananas. Yo, they need to stop making those movies.
I haven't seen a Fast and the Furious movie since Tokyo Drift.
It's done.
It's not.
Bury it and put sod over it. It's finished. When they did the scene where she's flying through the air and she's saved by landing on the hood of a car that's bounding between two ramps.
They're definitely going in space in this one, right? So stupid.
Whack.
Yo, Alistair says, what do you think about Wolverine Max? Is it the best comic in the Max universe? Hell no. You know, let me tell you a funny story about Wolverine Max. So my boy Saab, right? I got back into comics. I was going to the comic shop every week, and he was like, yo, I used to read comics back in the day. I'm going to go with you. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we saw Wolverine Max issue 1. And we're like, oh, he was like, Wolverine? And so we both bought it. And in that comic, Wolverine's legs get eaten by a great white shark, and then they grow back at the end of the issue. And he was like, no, I'm done, man. I can't do this shit. It was so stupid. Like, first of all, how did his adamantium grow back? Second of all, it was just so outlandish, and it made him give up
just
getting back into comics.
Just accept it. First of all, this is a real story that you read?
Yeah.
Oh my
well, I'm telling you, Saab, we both read the same issue. And I kept on reading it for a little bit, but he was like, yo, I can't do this.
Oh my God.
What's my take on all the spec on all these Patrick Gleason covers coming out? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say with modern variants, because if you look at Gabriel Del Otto Spider-Man variants from like the 600s, some of them really held their value. I think it's all about what the print run is going to be, man. If there's a ton of them out there, I don't think they're going to really be worth anything. But I guess it's one of those things where, you know, you can collect them because you like them, and then maybe they will go up in value. But they got to be scarce, man, to hit like those $6,000 and 9.8s or whatever those Gabriel Del Ottos go for now.
Mm-hmm. Right? Bury it.
Yeah, if you want to read a Max series, it's always Punisher Max. Hulk Shooter, you know what? I haven't bought any IKEA stuff since I've been in El Paso, I don't think.
We used to live near IKEA in Florida, a couple of IKEAs in Florida. We
moved over with all these, man.
Now, there's and shipping is so ridiculous. I don't even think they're shipping big stuff right now.
Yeah. We looked recently and they weren't shipping. And then I've been buying garage shelves for statues. Right? Shark, what? Yeah, how did the shark even bite his bones off? This is so stupid, man. So dumb. Oh, man. Sharks came right through adamantium. Curious. Yeah, it was crazy. Jaggernaut, what's up, brother?
Well, they just grow new teeth. So.
Blade, that is true. Blade Max. I haven't read Blade Max. Where do you get the Sub-Zero Scorpion statues? Where did I? I think I bought them through Facebook groups back when I bought them. And they were hard to get, even like the old ones. I feel like Scorpion was easier to get, but Sub-Zero was difficult. And man, Sub-Zero looked so good. The eyes looked so good.
Basically Phyllis, of course you can. Basically Phyllis. Of course.
Hinalu, are you talking about the movie I tried from Bone Thugs? It was all right. I just hate when they do stuff and Busy is not involved. It's like, come on, dog.
I went a little overboard on edibles. That's why there wasn't a live.
I ended up selling my X-Men for $400. I think I bought it for $150, sold it for $400. I just played the game like I didn't think Omega Red was going to really show up, and he didn't. He could still definitely show up, especially in this Wolverine like anthology series they're talking about. But I just cashed out on it now. Which could be a later video on how I sold Omega Red way too soon. Now, Owen, I don't have that Iron Studios Daredevil. I think somebody sent me theirs to review it. I can't remember who it was.
Oh my God. Is your name Basic Syphilis? Is that what it is?
Basic.
I thought it was I think it's Basic Syphilis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jaggernaut, how has your 9-to-5 freedom been so far? You're looking younger, my man. I feel like I have been getting more sleep and feeling less stress, for sure. For sure.
I think back to when I retired.
It
was 2013.
He did this move a long time ago.
It was 2013. I was dripping with guilt, but it was necessary.
You weren't dripping with guilt.
Oh, I was. That's why I got blasted by myself at the bowling alley.
Yeah, but
room temperature shots.
Also, day
of
one.
Whipped cream pinnacle and Swedish fish pinnacle. I was probably, and I was just blasted.
Yeah, but when you started cooking more and we started saving money on all those things like the daycare and all that and eating out, like I remember us being in good shape around that time. Uncanny Swag, any comments on CGC prices? Oh, you're talking about CGC, how they increased their prices? Damn. Nah, not really. I don't know. Any comments on it? I don't really know. What was the price increase? Was it significant? I guess they probably looked at it like how much are PSA charging to grade little cards, man. They're probably like, yo, it's time for an inflation boost. I personally don't submit to CGC anymore, so it doesn't really affect me. I guess that's why I don't really care. But
holy frack. Don't wait till you're retired. You know how old you're gonna be? Just do it now. Don't wait.
CGC is a mafia racket. I definitely disagree with that.
I mean, oh, bad news. That's why I had to slow down on the old watermelon.
Yeah, we watched Demon Slayer, the season 1. We got to watch the movie. We're definitely into it. Oh, is that what you just read?
Yes.
Joshua Phelps, LOL. A lot of new viewers apparently. It's all good, man.
I guess, yeah.
Nah, Jason Parker. I don't buy CBCS slabs. I usually stick to CGC, but I haven't really bought slabs in a while. I don't really have any plans to. I thought that's what Uncanny Swag was asking at first. The prices of key issues to begin with are insane right now, man. I can't really see myself getting back into it. Plus, I kind of already got that collecting aspect out of my system on collecting keys. Would I ever get Dreamcast again? I would. And Fee really wants to do one of those Calyx setups with all the old school systems.
I want all the systems. I want to go to all the way back to Atari, all them shits.
You want to build like a whole game wall and everything?
I wish that the cubes for the Calyx were half. We could do a half shelf because they're too big. You could fit 2 systems in each cavity.
No. Hell no.
Maybe not Dreamcast.
So what was on Dreamcast? Was Nights into Dreams on Dreamcast, or was that Sega Saturn?
First of all, Berserk game is on Dreamcast.
I still have to play PS4. I'm saving it for a live stream.
I'm trying. We're hurrying.
Kel says, Gem, Venom 3 first print or third print null cover. Is third print, he's on the cover, but the first print he's not? That's what it is, right? So I guess you got to go third print on that. Probably has a lower print run as well. I'm trying to think of what I used to play on Dreamcast. Oh, okay, so Nights into Dreams was on Saturn. What about Virtua Fighter 2? Was that Saturn as well, I think? So what was on Dreamcast?
Uncanny Swag. The big living room couch is gone, but the red couch, we still have that one.
Nights was on Sega Saturn. I feel like Nights into Dreams is a super underrated game. You never hear anyone talk about it. I love that game, man. That game was dope when it came out. Soul Calibur, I was never into Soul Calibur.
Crazy Taxi.
Doom. Yo, you know what I remember? I have such fond memories of Doom. So when we lived in South Florida, when I didn't know Fee yet, I had a friend that his family, like his parents, were super into PCs, which were new at the time. This had to be like 1995 or some shit. So they had like half of the garage enclosed to be a computer room. It smelled like a computer. It had like carpet, like flat gray carpet, like industrial carpet.
Like it comes in squares and you got to lay it down.
Some shit like that. And you would go in there and it was like they had Doom 1. They were playing Warcraft 2. And it just blew my mind. And I fell in love with Doom and Warcraft 2 from that. They were playing Warcraft 2 online. This is like back in the day, man. Like he was big. It was like shit was ran through DOS. You had to go to like backsplash and run everything through DOS. That shit was dope, man. And I remember seeing Doom for the first time, and that shit was just crazy, man. I love Doom.
Ooh. Heinlu says that he's got all the consoles. Damn, you have all of them? I remember playing.
Oh, Sonic Adventure. Bro, one time I went on a Christmas trip to my aunt and uncle's house, right? And my uncle, he's a big gamer, like old school gamer. Like I remember him having Sega Master System.
I feel like he's like a computer guy. So any kind of technology, he's in there because he's
like the guys I was just talking about that lived in my neighborhood.
My grandfather was like that. My mom's dad.
So they had just finished their basement, and when we went over there, our family stayed at their house, and I stayed in the basement by myself. He had Sega. He had, I guess it was Dreamcast with Sonic Adventure. I stayed down there the whole trip and just played Sonic Adventure from start to finish. And that shit was fun as hell. Resident Evil, I never really got into. I liked it. On Dreamcast or Code Veronica. I played Resident Evil 1 and 2 on PlayStation 1. And then on GameCube, I played Resident Evil 4. And look at my man right here, Half Moon. That's exactly this. I remember that shit. And I remember HTML shit from back in the day. I used to try to make Bone Thugs and Harmony fan websites and shit.
It's boring sometimes, but sometimes I do like watching when you do the speed runs, but not just for the video games, but like the computer games where they find and they're like they're super freaking competitive
speed
about
run
it.
Videos. That's too stressful for me.
And I'm just like, are you even having fun?
Bro, when I think of speed runs, I think about trying to beat GoldenEye stages to get to unlock the secret codes or whatever. Hold on. Still trying to beat Sonic Adventure 2. Hold on. Crazy Taxi on Dreamcast and Tony Hawk. I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I feel like on PlayStation 2 when you could be Spider-Man.
Is that the game that has the real songs in it?
Yes.
Like the radio? I always thought that was cool.
They always had a lot of Public Enemy songs, I remember.
My grandfather used to play a lot of like DOS games. I remember watching him play the early Pitfall, like the beginning games.
Everyone was a coder in the MySpace days. Yo, how about we were just talking about our daughters? They're like, yo, I'm going to get me and all my friends to go on MySpace and just hang out there. And Fee was like, it's like hanging out in an abandoned building.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody's here. Let's just hang out in MySpace. Okay, off topic, but I can agree. Notorious Thugs might be one of the greatest songs ever. It's up there, man. For me, It's up there with like first of the month, amazing instrumental, dope verses.
I don't care if there are 0 games that are playable on the system. I just want to collect all the systems, but I want to collect them and I want them to work.
Mr. Bill says, hey, from El Paso. What's going on, brother? Hey, he Lou said, I just found a bar with Crazy Taxi and it's become my spot. That's dope, man. Yeah, we've gone to a few barcades. It's dope to see all those arcades, man.
There's one here I want to take you on a date to.
There's a Funk Myers here. Is there another one?
There's a new spot. I think it's like food and there's it's MJ's gaming bar.
They'll be like, sir, do you want to order any food or drinks? I'm like, no, I'm good. Just playing video games.
I'm gonna need a stack of quarters though for this 20. So quickly.
But I think I think a lot of those places they don't even use quarters. They either you pay to get in and it's on free play, or there's like a card situation.
Dave and Buster's card situation is absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I went. Do you know how much it costs to play? I can't even believe how expensive it is to play these arcade games.
Yeah,
it ridiculous. Should be a coin.
Yo, the downfall of arcades was when shit started costing like 8 quarters to play something. And they had to take away the whole tokens thing because they used to have the slot machines and motherfuckers used to go in there and just be gambling. Alex Martin says, I love listening to Eternal and Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives is another one that hits differently for me. Yeah, Code Veronica. I never got into the Code Veronica, bro.
Yo, Steven, if the day ever comes where we can do it, we need to open a legit arcade. Then that's my pet project that I want to do. I want to walk around
that's like
with the thing on my belt with all the fucking quarters in it.
So here's the thing about arcades. Arcades were big because the technology in arcades was greater than what home consoles can do. But when home consoles started doing like PlayStation and Xbox and all the PS3, it killed the arcade scene because now you can get more out of your home console. So I don't think it's ever something that you can really bring back unless it's stuff like Dance Revolution or you're sitting in the Crazy Taxi.
Yo, my dad, you know,
it's got to be all interactive type of arcades.
Grew up with divorced parents, so when it was dad's time, does anybody remember when in the front of Walmart they had games? Yo, my dad would take us to this Walmart that was right around the corner for us. Cruising USA. That music is just melted into my brain. That's one of the that's one of those good games that people used to play. Cruising USA.
Daytona one or something like that.
I don't know, but Cruising, yeah.
And then Cruising World was my shit. Hulk Shooter saying, what are my thoughts on the entire geek culture collectible hobby being overpriced for everything? Pokemon, TCG is dying because players can't get cards. It's all scalper based. Yes, I mean, the scalper mentality is in not even just nerd culture, but I mean, and I guess you could call sneakerheads nerds. I mean, they're nerds for sneakers, right? But like every kind of collectible hobby is overrun by it. And the thing is, it gives people an opportunity to make money, which I'm for. You know, I think I'm very much like a libertarian in that sense, right? Like, I'm all for that. Like, I was able to build up a collection, not by scalping, but by buying and selling and dealing in the hobby that I collect in. It's getting a little out of hand right now. The prices of shit are astronomical. I think there's a lot of outside investors and outside collectors that are into the hobbies now because they see the gains. I think cryptocurrency investors and things like that, sports card investors. So I don't know. There's got to be either a price correction or something. But I think at the end of the day, if you're a true fan of it and you can potentially wait it out, and once the market crashes, which all markets do, then you could jump back in and collect the shit you love. I'm going to buy an AF-15 one day when the shit crashes just because I want it.
Wait a second. So I haven't heard a word you said.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm so like, so if you were walking in the mall and you walked past a storefront that was how you were like old, like arcades where you needed to go to the machine and put $1 in and get coins.
First of all, you would hear it. Would you be like, what?
Would you walk past it and not go in and put $1
I remember going
to play? Like I would.
Do you remember in Florida, every mall had an arcade. It was dark.
Boynton Mall had this huge, like the whole thing was full of games. It was pitch black with the rainbow light up carpet.
First of all, you want to hear something sad? I remember they had Coral Springs Mall, which ended up dying store by store, and then it became a school. But they had the best record store ever. They had a comic book store, and they had, I think, an arcade as well, and a movie theater. And that shit was sad as hell to see that shit die, man.
Oh, that's right.
And then Coral Square Mall. I remember my parents would give me $5. I would stay in the arcade. They would do whatever they had to do in the mall. They would come back, and I still had quarters left. They would be like, "Oh, Steven, he only needs 1 quarter, and he plays Mortal Kombat." Be on that shit. Or playing Killer Instinct. And what was dope is this was before the internet, or maybe AOL was out.
So grateful that I grew up before the internet.
I remember being on a school field trip, walking into an arcade and seeing Mortal Kombat 2 for the first time. I didn't know they were making a Mortal Kombat 2. I didn't know one was coming out. And I remember you just finding out everything organically. Now, you know about everything before it comes out because of the internet. It's so sad watching them all die. That shit was sad, man.
So I'm looking at Natas 808's comment. He's like, we had an Aladdin's castle and we would give the manager pot and had our girlfriends flirt with him for free tokens. Your girlfriends flirt with him?
Notify said he misses Hastings and Las Cruces. Yo, mall rats was so real. Matter, we would walk to the mall with no money.
Rollerblade.
And we would spend the whole day there. And we used to go to strip malls in Deerfield, and we would get kicked out of every single store, from Office Max to KB Toys that was our business, to go and get kicked out of every store with no money. I think we used to have like $2 for Taco Bell. We would get like a hard shell taco for the 79 cents and
$2 for a little diarrhea.
Well, it's a freaking AOL. Remember Clay Fighters? I do remember that. It had terrible gameplay. They try to capitalize off the fighting era, right? He liked it though. Oh no, that's a different person. Okay, anyway. Okay, look at this comment. Scalpers are essentially hyper beasts. They killed the sneaker hype beasts. They killed the sneaker culture the same way. True sneakerheads can never get their hands on anything without being a hacker. Definitely demotivating to true heads.
Honestly,
I can see that.
I feel myself becoming I have this rule. I only like to really wear Converse. Like I don't. Every once in a while I'll put on heels, but I could become a sneakerhead so bad. Some of these new shoe designs that they've got coming out with the pastels and the neutrals, I love.
Oh, first of all, Silver Usurper, me and Fee, one of our early date moments was beating The Simpsons together. That's why when
dragged me through the whole thing. That's the only reason he needed more than 1 quarter was because he's like, you're dead again. You have no more lives. I'm like, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah, the thing that I don't like about the scalper mentality is anything that requires online stuff, because they get bots and all this type of shit I don't know how to do, or employees scalping PS5s or collectibles from Target. That's that bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
That is like, yo, you're not even giving people a chance at this point, man. So like I don't do toy hunts and stuff, but I have my boys like the Mad Collector, my boy Sentry, Ron, and dudes like that, or even
you want to start
over
doing
at MCE
that,
with Seth, like the Target employees, not even putting the shit on the shelves. Like, I'm not like one to say someone should get fired, but that's a fucking fireable offense, man.
Right.
What were you gonna say now? I'm sorry, I was going.
No. It was hold on. It wasn't important. It was stupid.
That's what I was thinking about, Scott. I saw the thumbnail for that video, but I didn't watch it. But a video of a Target employee scalping NECA turtles. That's some bullshit.
Now I remember.
What?
If you ever decided that you did want to go toy hunting, I'm in. It wasn't fun when you were doing it with the pops, but if you wanted to try to find, like, we saw that one video, the guy who opened the new turtles, the NECA turtles 4-pack with the disguises. I mean, I didn't really like the disguises, but I thought that was something fun to go look for.
I guess that's what I liked about Pops, is that you would go out in the wild and see stuff or look for certain things, and you had like a checklist. What is Comics Are Great saying? Are you serious for? I don't know.
Dead ass.
Maybe.
Dead ass serious.
Let's see.
First of all I wear are Converse right now. They're still, we can't see.
Jacques? How do you say it? Jacques?
Yeah, Jacques.
Scalpers are worse than Cole from Mortal Kombat, who's worse than Danny and TMNT. Danny was whack as hell, but he had some dope t-shirts. If I don't get that Obi-Wan Target exclusive, I'm gonna snap. Yeah, I get it too. I mean, I get their mentality too, the employees that work there, but I don't know, man. Fuck. It's just it's one of those things.
Hey, then it's like, now I gotta work at Target.
The thing is, why are they releasing these things so exclusively, where it's like the collectors that want them to display them or collect them? They don't really want to flip them. So why are they making all these shits so hard to get? What's the deal with that? Why are these shits not evergreen? Does NECA and them not want to make more money? I don't understand. If they're being scalped and sold for multiples on the aftermarket, why are you not making bigger print runs of these shits, yo? Oh, about the Target employee video. Yeah. That's pure greed. Can't knock the hustle. Yeah, I'm torn between hating them and understanding the hustle.
I just come back to you're frustrated that you can't find a way to get around to get it for yourself. So
yeah,
you just get angry
exactly.
That you can get it.
Because think about
I get it. I'm like, I get this complaint about shit too.
Those dudes might be making the hobby fund itself, but they have an unfair advantage, which I don't like. Like, oh, if you want to get out and grind and sleep in front of a Target before it opens to be the first one in, that's grinding. But working it from the inside, I don't know. That's kind of sleazy, right?
Well, a lot of people have to have regular 9-to-5 jobs, so they can't. But now, if you want, Steve, we can be sleeping outside of Target.
I think I've outgrown those days. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something like that.
Fine, I'll do it. You meet me in the morning.
I'm good. I've heard so many good things about Frank and Sons, but I've never been to one. We'll check one out one day. Next time we're in Cali, because next time we go to a con, which by the way, cons are back on.
Yo, I'm back on.
New York is in October and San Diego's in November. Next time we're in Cali, we'll have time. We won't have to. Oh, I got to go back to work Monday. I got to use vacation day. Man, we're out here, so it's like,
yeah. So, be square.
I still don't have a PS5, man. Are they available yet? I need a PS5.
Put it in the universe. PS5.
I still rock with my PS3, man. I still got my Mortal Kombat arcade collections, Street Fighter Third Strike. I got all the episodes of Seinfeld uploaded onto that bit.
Someone said GemMintC outside of Target.
You know what's funny? There was like a fear of like an active shooter situation here in El Paso the other day.
Yesterday,
and they were like, "Oh, it was actually a YouTuber that caused a commotion at the mall," and I was like, I was at the mall yesterday. No, I think it was like
who was it? You know what? It was probably, honestly, I think there's a Bad Bunny concert happening. I think it was Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay.
You know, people out here love Bad Bunny. I see memes for it on all the time.
Josh Phelps says, I haven't touched my PS5 since beating Miles Morales. Dang. Space Asteroid. I loved Mortal Kombat 9. I loved everything about it, from the returning back to the 2D fighting plane, from basically it was like a next-gen version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, or maybe even MK Trilogy, with the story that spanned over the first 3 games. I loved everything about MK9. Who the fuck is Bad Bunny? What a name. Yeah, I don't even know who that is, man.
I think he's a Spanish rapper.
Okay.
He was on a song with Cardi B, so don't even act like you don't know who he is.
My boy Jem is a BTNH and Seinfeld fan. We would be best friends. And do you like The Simpsons as well? Because then we can really be best friends.
Have a fucking trifecta.
Yeah, those are like my 2 favorite pop culture things, or music, or in TV. Definitely my top in both genres.
Not to mention,
do a YouTube sleeping outside of Target. That would actually do well.
No, I would be doing a lot of sleeping.
All day, bro. The Simpsons. So favorite cartoon, sitcom, and music group. Y'all got to come to C2E2 in Chicago. Yeah, you know what? I think we do need to hit C2E2 and Emerald City. And I think that would be the 4.
Hey, I'm there.
Silver Usurpers out of here. May your blades never dull. Appreciate that, sir.
Thank you. I really. See, Nerdified knows that. First of all, I think right in front of the stage, they were like $1,600.
What's up, Chad? He used to wait and sleep for Jordans outside Pembroke Lakes Mall. The only thing I did, I slept outside of Tate's for their tent sale so I could buy all the wall books for 50% off. Yeah, Terrell, I'm on the same way. I'll buy a PS5 when I'm casually strolling through a Best Buy or a Walmart and I see it, and I'll just buy it right then. That's my plan.
And you know what that'll be? It's when the PS6 is out.
It could be.
Damn, Ashley, you're all the way in Australia.
Any new pieces on the way? Yeah, man. I mean, it's apparently the Iron Studios X-Men diorama, Figurama's Attack on Titan dio, 1/3 scale Venom pool, and I think there's going to be a few Sideshow releases coming up in May. I feel like Taskmaster is going to come out. Silver Surfer should be coming out. What up, Surge? Bree said, Fee, when you two are in Cali, my boyfriend and I can show you around and visit Frank and Sons, Schmoke, and Grub. I miss your Facebook live streams, by the way.
Let's just do that middle part.
Name one good comic, not Thor. Go. Daredevil. What else?
Little Bird.
No, he's talking about ongoing titles from the big two. Let me see. What else do I enjoy from what about Berserker? There's only one issue though.
I like the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but let me tell you something. I'll watch Mortal Kombat 1995 right now. I don't think I'd ever watch the 2021 movie again.
I would.
Venom was good. Yep, Venom is good. Crossover. That's my least favorite Donny Cates title. The Better Ray Bill starting off strong. Department of Truth is super dope. Stillwater is dope. What else? Last Ronin is dope. Yep. Issue 3 coming out. Augie, definitely going to pick up the 1/10 scale MK pieces. I've already pre-ordered, I think, Shao Kahn and Goro. I got to order Raiden, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. Best indie comic. Immortal Hulk. I'm not really digging Immortal Hulk that much. Department of Truth is a great one. Something's Killing the Children. Do you consider Boom and them indie, I guess? Yo, you know what's a great indie comic on is it Undervault? Heavy? I dig Heavy. X-Men Legends? I'm not really a summer. I know I made that video, but I'm not really a Summers Clan guy. Yeah, Berserker started off really strong with issue 1. I'm interested in that. Let's see. There is some good stuff out. Yeah, there's some good stuff out. There's some bullshit out there too. Like Amazing Spider-Man has been so trash. I finally stopped reading it again. Character development in the new Mortal Kombat movie sucked. I think they did good with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, right? And Kano, he didn't really need development. You knew what he was about right away, right? Deadpool by Sideshow, the PF. And because I'm getting the 1/3 scale Venom pool, I'm probably going to get their Deadpool as well. And because you could put him on the same base. So I'm probably going to end up doing that. What's your Holy Grail in my collection? I don't really have a Holy Grail. I've had some Holy Grail comics and collectibles and statues. I guess right now, as far as like omnibus stuff like X-Men Volume 1 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, that's probably like one of my Grail omnis. Lots of bullshit. My brother just said Amazing Spider-Man was a waste. Glad I didn't spend on that. I love watching Rock and Robbie on Pop Culture Philosophers because he'll read every book regardless. Me, I'll drop a title. And every title that I drop and he talks about how whack it was, I just feel a little bit better inside like every time that happens. Like, yeah,
when you guys agree,
I made the right choice. I don't think Cole will be a playable character in future MK games because I don't think Ed Boon was really on board with this movie.
What? I was like thinking and watching it. I'm like, all right, you're gonna watch this guy be in games now. And I told you, I was like, we're gonna see him do like one of his fatalities that's gonna be in the game here right now.
Nah. Sick Mansion, what's up, brother? Can't wait to get that Venom pool. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna get their 1/3 scale Venom as well. I think that'll be a nice little setup. I hope they do a 1/3 scale Carnage too. That would be dope. Bogle got his first modded arcade 1-up on the way from his new shop. 90s MK cab for the new shop from Gen X Arcade. Yo, I definitely would love a modded arcade 1-up. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't have the patience. I'm not good with that kind of stuff.
Is there a comic out? Is that say Geiger?
Yeah, Geiger issue 1.
What is it about? Is it about
Geiger is about
Chernobyl?
Yeah, but Geiger's about a nuclear fallout. This guy has a bunker for his family.
Do you have this book?
Yeah. No, I read it digitally. So anyway, right when he's going to put his family in the bunker, his neighbors try to hold him at gunpoint. They want in on the bunker, and his family got to get out. He locks his family in there to save them. The blast goes off. Everyone dies, but he doesn't die, and he becomes some kind of like radioactive man, basically. So after the fallout, his family's still in the bunker, but now we're in the post-apocalyptic world, and he's like this rumor of a person kind of thing. People are trying to get into his territory for the resources he has, but he's like, he defends it. So that's kind of like the synopsis.
Holy crap, I want to read this.
It's tight. Who are you hoping to see in the MK sequel? I guess Kentaro, Katana, and Jade. I definitely would like to see
Chris Pratt as Johnny Cage.
Yeah, and I guess Johnny Cage would be a given. I definitely want to see more stages, callbacks like the Pit 2 they had in this movie. I'm always down for more ninjas. Give me a little bit of a little smoke. Noob Saibot, which is kind of implied. Are there any good MK comics? Yo, I am Cam Kill. I used to have, when I first got back into collecting and found eBay, some of the first things I bought were Mortal Kombat collectibles, PlayStation 2 MK controllers, all of the comic books. I wish I didn't get rid of the comic books. The MKX comics have trade paperbacks. I have the 3 volumes, but I miss those 90 Blood and Thunder and shit like that. Prince Goro or whatever.
Newcastle, chill.
Baraka and Melina and all that. Kung Lao had a comic. Yeah. What happened with Newcastle?
He wrote, I want to smoke weed. I think that's what he wrote. I want to smoke weed. Yeah,
Mota is definitely weed.
Yo quiero fumar mota.
Yo quiero.
Yo quiero?
Yeah, they're rare to get now, right? Yeah, but I like those old school. I like the John Tobias. Yo, John Tobias was the heart of Mortal Kombat. He's the guy that came up with the lore, the mythologies, the costume designs, the characters, the backstories, all that. And it's a shame that he didn't stick around. I guess he had a beef with Midway or something.
Basic syphilis.
Yeah, it was definitely the same powers as the Black Panther suit, right? It absorbs blast and he could kind of re-aim it. He says, yo, I have the Sub-Zero PS2 controller still in the box. I think I had all 3. Wasn't it Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Baraka, I think. Don't have any comic tattoos. I remember when I was getting tattoos, I was like, I don't really trust this guy to knock out a Todd McFarlane Venom. Like, you can see my tattoos. They're not like, the best. Yeah, I'm reading God of War. It's been kind of boring, right? There's only 2 issues so far. I haven't really been loving it. What else?
I'm ready to go get a new tattoo, like immediately. I could go today and look.
Theoretical Pop says I should review cheaper, more affordable statues like Diamond Selects or something. I have actually been doing that. I reviewed a few Diamond Selects last month, and I actually have like 4 inexpensive statues laying around the house. Right here, I got 2 right here. I think I have 2 over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gem, you ever play arcade 1-ups that have online play? Yeah, man. I played Marvel vs. Capcom. I actually did a live stream playing that. I got my ass whooped, but we was on there.
Does NBA Jam go online?
Yeah, I was kicking ass. I like this YouTuber named Cool Toy. He does great arcade 1-up reviews, and I was playing him on his live stream. Kicked his ass. Nah, but shout out to Cool Toy. Just fucking around. But yeah, man, the online stuff has been great.
I would never say never to a comic style tattoo. It's not something that's in my mind that I'm actively working on.
Same. I'm getting a GemMint tattoo before I get back. Yeah, it's for you too.
I'm ready to get a GemMint tattoo, and among other things, I have so many tattoos like in the lineup that I'm ready to get.
I just want to see NetherRealm. They do all these guest characters, horror characters, 80s action. I just want to see them do the horror fighting game. Like the whole roster is horror characters.
Horror characters? I mean,
horror. A good hooah. When does SSCon happen? I want to see the Hulk versus Hulkbuster maquette they've teased. I guess they're probably going to do Comic-Con. I don't know. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they won't want to travel or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Every $5 super chat, you should take a hit. Fee will do it.
I'll do it. And if it's a $20 one, I'll take 4 of them.
What's up, RMC? We just started doing we just started walking more and just started moving more. Haven't been working out yet per se. Fee's been doing like some little workouts.
I do like light work because I've been having problems with my shoulder, which has been getting better. But I've been doing stretching and light weighted exercise because very weak.
Yeah, so I just been trying to start walking a little bit. We were eating better, but we kind of fucked up yesterday, man.
Well, I'm trying to like bulk up so that way I can like put on.
I'm cultivating mass right now.
Yeah, I'm cultivating mass. I'm looking for my what's it called? Crow milk? Was it crow milk?
Fight milk.
Fight milk.
What's up, Zorro? Thanks for coming by. On camera for the hits? Nah.
Only kind of hits you're gonna see on camera are these.
Did we watch Invincible on Prime? Yeah, we're up to date. We watched episode 7.
What up, Zorro? Wait, is this the one who has to deal with your mistakes all the time? And
yeah, Zorro's the one that edits the Comic Tom videos.
You should be.
As Zorro, first of all, yeah, I'd be messing up. But Tom messes up way more than me.
Oh, Tom.
Tom messed up so bad. First of all, Zorro.
Don't you dare.
I heard this guy fucking around with his mixer. And I'm like, what is he doing? Why are you changing stuff on the mic? So anyway, we do the whole video.
No, don't do it to him.
And then Tom comes back. Yo.
I'm against this.
I got to redo all my audio because it was all fucked up. And he was like, Zorro's going to hate me. But I was like, damn, that sucks because my shit came out crispy. Here goes Painted Pages with a $5 super chat. I just got a Fitbit. You should look into it. So you got to take a hit now because this guy did a $5 super. Zorro said, LOL, this week was a nightmare. So I was like, why was this guy messing with the mic? You see it in the video, don't you? Like he's messing with it before we start recording. I mean, we're recording, but before we start going into the whole spiel. The dentist system. Yo, who did we... Oh, we can't get into it. But we were saying somebody needs to get dentist.
Yes.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know.
I think it was something political, right?
We said some political person needs to get dentist.
I mean, just about me and you.
So
not like publicly. Or was it something else?
I feel like it was.
Who? Oh. No, was it? No.
I don't know.
I don't know what it was. He sounded like a straight up robot underwater first take. But Crow Milk does work. Is Prime One Studio worth the price tag? $3,000 here in Australia for a statue that I'm looking at. I'll tell you what, Prime One Studio is like probably the highest quality statue. Queen Studio might be the highest quality, especially their life-size bust, but I think Prime One Studio is definitely up there with the quality. Now, $3K for what's the statue, first of all? And then it's all relative, man. It's all relative on your income. You know what I mean?
Augie85, we haven't watched season 1 yet. I've heard people rave about Love, Death, and Robots, but I haven't watched it yet.
MK vs. Street Fighter. I mean, that's something we've always wanted for years, but I'm also a little bit leery on how it would come out. Would it be more like Street Fighter or more like Mortal Kombat? It's like, I don't know. I don't think it would really work, to be honest, even though I would love it.
Hi, Gary.
Oh, their new My Hero Academia one they announced. I think it's all relative, man. You want it? Oh, it goes Gary. What's up, brother?
Hi.
I haven't seen the new MODOK trailer. I've seen something about it, but I haven't seen the actual trailer.
Later, Cam Kill.
Peace out, bro. Gem, you into super plastic figures at all? They make mostly original character stuff, but they have a really sweet Godzilla full band figure set. Nah, I'm not really familiar with them.
Yo, I'm freezing.
Did you play Killer Instinct growing up? Miss those ultra combos? Yeah, for sure. I was heavy on the SNES version and KI Gold on Nintendo 64. I was really good at Killer Instinct, but I never played the recent one because I never owned an Xbox One or whatever.
There was another show on Netflix that was a bunch of little mini episodes. It was like a cartoon, though, that they recently had. I don't remember what it was called, but I watched that, and that was really good. Oh,
Gorillas, not Godzilla. Okay, what were you saying?
What was that? Do you remember the name of that cartoon that I was watching? That it was they were just basically animated a podcast.
Yeah.
What was it called?
I don't know. That was your show.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about that is I just did a podcast. It's called Talking Heads, and that's what they're doing to the podcast that we did. It's not going to be as intricate as moving around and all this crazy shit that happens, but it's us animated for the podcast. So I'm interested to see how that comes out. Alex Martin, am I getting any DBZ statues? I haven't pulled the trigger, but I do want the Goku and Vegeta from Prime 1, man. RMC says, all that IG promo you do for Reggie Collects, tell him to hook you up with a free meal / workout plan. He probably would.
I'll tell you this. There's an app called Lose It. The icon is an orange
that's worked
scale.
in the past too.
I lost 100 pounds using that just by, keeping track of the food I ate.
Yeah, and with Reggie, and we just have like this IG chain where like we all tag each other and stuff, and we all share each other's stuff. So like Tom, Reggie, Gary, Pressable, Defects. Who else is in that chain? Sometimes Comics with Bueller, but you can only tag so many people. It doesn't let you. Only reason to get Xbox was KI, and Boggle Arts is echoing that sentiment. Yeah. First of all, I like this name, Thug Conservative. What advice would you give to a new comic book person? I'm having a problem in the comic book world because I'm a woman. Well, I guess, okay, what are you looking to do? Are you looking to read comics? Are you looking to buy and sell comics? I guess that's where we need to start. Like what's your intentions? Do it, Gem, so we can get the review on them DBZ pieces, right? I'm probably going to do it.
Oh my God, Steven, it's been 2 hours?
I think my advice, what my advice for anybody who's new into comics is, you need to be on the CGC forums. I learned so much from the CGC forums, just browsing their different era forums, whether it's Silver Age, Bronze Age, Copper, or Modern. Can you spare a grade forum where somebody will put up a scan asking what everyone's opinion on the grade was, and then you see all the comics. Well, I see 3 spine ticks, so that'll bring it down to this. And just like the comics general, I used to study the CGC forums before I really started selling a lot, and I learned a hell of a lot from them. And then I think as any new person, whether you're a man or a woman, I think you have to have characters that you know and love, right? So go to the comic shop. What's ongoing? Do you like Spider-Man? Well, let's pick up where he's at now. The thing with comic books is that they're supposed to be written in a way where if you pick up any issue, it kind of gives you the synopsis of what happened prior and then where they're at now. Shout out to Jeremy Weymouth Sr. became a member. We appreciate that.
Welcome.
Is that for IG? Yeah, the sharing thing we do. What is the Steven thing? Mm-hmm. Did you say Steven or something?
Yeah. I said it's been 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine a guy, like, I'm not a woman, but I couldn't imagine a guy feeling like you shouldn't be in the hobby because you're a girl. That's crazy. Is Steven like a Josh? What does that mean? Are you going to cop any XM Transformers, or are they too much drama? The Grimlock is starting to call my name. Yeah, I was thinking about picking them up. The thing is, I don't really have the space for them monsters, man. And I missed out on Optimus Prime and Starscream already, so I don't know.
Later, Augie.
Jem's about to get that membership content on point. Don't promise anything for me, Gary. Augie's out. All right, man. Peace out. Christopher enjoyed the Mortal Kombat stream. I did too, man. I always like talking Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I guess we're kind of winding down a little bit, right?
All right, guys. Well, have a good rest of your Sunday.
Well, before I get up out of here, let me just give a quick shout out to our folks at that Spider-Man booth. I haven't really been promoting that Spider-Man booth a lot because I promote so much stuff. I got to like pick and choose a little bit. But they got the $30 mystery boxes. You can save $10 by using code GemMint at checkout. That's a one-time per customer use. So you get a box. It has $30 of retail value, right? But one of those boxes is going to have this amazing Spider-Man 361 second printing CGC 9.8. It's got the gray background or silver, I should say, instead of white. First appearance of Carnage. And that's going to be in one of those boxes. And this will last until, I think this ends today. It says it on here for you?
You're like on the pic. Oh, here it is right here. Saturday, Wednesday. Hold on, which one?
Yeah, they got new rounds every twice a week. So this I think ends
Wednesday.
Oh, this one ends
Today's
Wednesday.
Sunday,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
goes
yeah.
till Wednesday.
So use code GemMint at checkout, and then their sister company, Street Level Hero, they have the exclusive variants. You can save 10% on anything on this store if you use the code GemMint, and that code's good for life. So it's not like that Spider-Man booth where it's a one-time per use. You can use this code every time you shop here for anything. So if you want to get the CGC 9.8s, they're already pretty cheap. You can save 10%. Dope Wolverine cover by is it Mika? Yeah, Miko Suyan. Love Miko's art on that Batman Criminal Sanity. Well, I don't think they do it anymore. Harley Quinn Joker Criminal Sanity. Dope Psylocke cover for Hellion Strange Academy. Dope. So check out Street Level Hero SLHLA.com and that's SpiderManBooth.com. Hey, that we were just talking about Rock and Robbie a little bit earlier. What's going on, sir?
Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out and chatting with us. Ashley, I'm glad that you stay and hang, even though it's hella early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. In Australia, right? Australia is 16 hours ahead of us.
So it's Monday night for her? Oh, no.
Yeah, I think
Monday morning?
So if it was 12 hours from now, it would be noon. So it's 4 p.m. Monday for Ashley.
Oh, so okay.
I think. Yeah, because I had to work it out with Justin's Collectibles because he's in Australia.
Well, she.
Oh, it's Monday morning. Oh, so I'm tripping because it's 4 in the morning for Ashley. Monday.
Jeepers.
Right?
Yeah, because she said staying up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Yeah, exactly. Cool.
I feel a little guilty for doing 2 hours now. Babe, do you want the rest of this?
All right, y'all. So we appreciate everybody who came through.
All the super chats and
yeah, we got mad super chats today. That was crazy. Appreciate that. Thanks for participating in the chat. And
all of our mods, thank you for coming and help keep these hooligans in line.
These rascals. And yeah, that's it, guys. So catch us tomorrow. Stay minty fresh.
Peace.
Peace out.